So I was quite young. What is that? So I was quite young, and now it's like 4 years later, and I think I am doing a really good job at this thing called life. I think I am in a place where I can say I feel very comfortable living in Korea now. But before we start with the video, your girl gotta get her coin real quick. So today's sponsor is Peace World. They sponsored me with what you will see here, which is their IH air cooker, right? Their rotating IH air cooker. So the air cooker is a faster way to cook compared to the traditional air fryer slash rotating oven. So this basically cooks anything that you can think about. Something that really surprised me that this can cook is popcorn. It can make you some popcorn, and also tea and coffee beans can be roasted in there. Like, what? I was shooketh.
요리를 시작합니다. 타이머 설정 모드입니다.
Then you ask for your money. You got 7,000 shillings. 7,000 Kenya shillings. But you see on the other side, anakuambia akona exposure.
It is time to eat. So welcome to my little itty bitty mukbang. As you guys saw, I just made my plate. Looks like this. I have fish. This is fish with fish masala on it. The white thing is ugali. If you're Kenyan or East African, you know what I'm talking about. And then I have the, I think it's kumawiki. What is it? Spinach. This is spinach. But let me show you guys. If it's gonna zoom. It's completely cooked. It smells really nice. Hold on, I'm gonna try it. That's good. Take some skumawiki, some spinach, and then a piece of fish. I didn't know this fish had bone. If you're icky about people's hands and food, maybe don't watch this part. That's really good. Mia's just watching me like, can I have some?
요리가 종료되었습니다.
And another thing, it is automatic and convenient. There is no container in the cooker, so you can cook it clean without the strong fragrance. It is easy to move, bring, and install. Some videos about this cooker that I saw is you can even take it like camping with you. Instead of having to take fire with you and all that, you can take your cooker with you and just put all the stuff that you want to fry or cook into the air cooker. So if you are interested in getting your own IH cooker, IH air cooker, I will leave the links down below to the IH air cooker. Thank you so much, Peace World, for sponsoring this video. So let's get started with today's video. As I said before in the intro, I have now officially been in Korea for 4 years, and in this 4 years I have gone through a lot. Like, if I could make a video on all the crazy things that have happened to me in those 4 years, this video will be at least 12 hours, because it's a lot. It is a lot. And in those 4 years, instead of focusing on the negative, I'll be focusing on the positive today. As I had said, I came here after graduating college. So like, let's be honest, after you graduate college, you don't know anything about the world. Like, let's be so honest, you don't know anything about the world. You're basically just thrown into reality, into adulting. First thing I have to say is the most important thing that I have learned is how to save money. I don't think we ever learned how to save money in school. Well, I took some econ classes, but those don't count. But saving money is so important. I never had a savings account. Like, when I first came to Korea, I didn't really have a savings account. I was always kind of like spending my money the way I just wanted to, not really thinking about the future. But now I have gotten to the point where I'm super frugal. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, on my Instagram, I do not post any brand names because I don't buy brand names. I feel like brand names are a waste of your money because you can invest that money in other things. So saving money has been a very big lesson that I have learned while living here. As you guys know, I used to live in a slightly ghetto neighborhood before. I used to live in Shilim. I'm sorry if you live in Shilim, I'm sorry, but Shilim is ghetto. I don't know about now, but when I lived in Shilim, it was ghetto. But now I live in a more nicer neighborhood where it is a bit more expensive, but it's a lot safer and a lot of families live here. And if I didn't save my money, if I didn't know how to save my money, I honestly think I would still be living in a dingy apartment in Chilim. So yeah, save your money. No matter how young you are, please get a savings account. Save, even if it's like $100 from every month, like just save a little bit at a time. Save your money. Saving money is really important, and the older I get, the more I realize like you need to have a savings account. Another thing that I have learned about, you know, myself living in Korea is how much I value quality over quantity. When I say quality over quantity, I am talking about relationships. If you guys have seen my Instagram, I'm always tagging the same people. I'm always hanging around the same people. I don't really friend hop. I'm very like, something about friend hopping is gross. Like, I don't like friend hopping. That's why I stick to the same friends. I feel like I'd rather have 2 good friends than 100 friends, period. You know what I mean? So I have a very tight circle. I think I learned that the importance of having a tight circle because the first year when I was here in Korea, I was basically bouncing off of different people to like find a friend group. And because I was bouncing off of people, I started trusting people that I should have never trusted in the beginning. And something happened in my first year where I was here that was freaking traumatic. And after that thing happened, I realized that I'd rather just have one friend than me trying to be in everybody's community and everybody's friend group. You don't need that. You just don't need that. Just find a few friends where they support you, they understand you, they're gonna be there for you no matter what, and just stick with them. The longer I live in Korea, and I'm saying Korea because it is a lot harder to make friends when you are in a foreign country. In America, it's a little easier to make friends because obviously I speak the language that they speak. In America, we just have a different way of doing, like, you know, making relationships and stuff. While as Korea, it's completely different when it comes to making friends. So I have learned that instead of me trying to, like, you know, be in with the kids, with the cool kids or whatever, I'd rather just be in with the friends that I have right now and not try to broaden my circle, because the more you open your circle, the more weirdos are gonna come in, and the more people are gonna come in that are just trying to see you get ruined and fall. Next thing that I have learned is sharing less. A lot of you guys know this. I am a very private person. The most you will know is what I want you to know. I never put out things out there without intentionally putting them out there. I never, like I've said this before in my videos, I never really tell anybody what I'm going through until it happens. By the way, I'm not talking about something like sad in my life or depressing in my life or anything like that. If anything like that happens, I will go straight to therapy. Like, I am a heavy believer in therapy. I've gone to therapy before and it helped immensely. Remember that traumatic thing that I was talking about before? Yeah, that traumatic thing made me have to go to therapy. And after I went to therapy and had a therapist, I understood the importance of having a therapist and the importance of therapy. But I'm talking about more about just even everyday things. I don't open myself up completely about, you know, my life, about who I'm meeting, about who I'm dating. Like, those are things that I just don't like having out there in the public, because as I said before, not everyone who's on my channel is happy for me. A lot of people who are on my channel are probably waiting for the day where something happens so they can all click on my video, and I will get, I'm pretty sure if anything ever happens, God forbid, because I am covered in the blood of Jesus, and he is surely looking out for me. I am blessed and highly favored and a child of God. So I don't think it will ever happen, but I'm pretty sure if anything ever traumatically happened to me and a video was on YouTube, that video will get more than 1 million views, because a lot of people are waiting for your downfall. They don't care how much you succeed, they're just waiting for your downfall. And that's why I also always say, mind your business. If I didn't put it on YouTube, if I didn't put it on Instagram, don't ask me about it, because I'm not going to tell you, okay? Okay. Also, another thing that I have learned while living in Korea is the importance of trying new things. Now, everybody on this channel knows I am not scared of trying new things, especially when it comes to food. I will probably eat anything. Maybe not anything, I'll take that back real quick. But I'm very open to trying new things. But when I say trying new things, in this stance, I mean my career. If you guys don't know, I went to college for 4 good years and graduated with 2 good degrees, and I am doing absolutely nothing with those degrees. But I would say if you have something you want to do, just do it. Just try it. Like, modeling for me was never supposed to be a career. It was just supposed to be something I did as a hobby. It was never supposed to be something I was going to do professionally. But when I graduated college, I was like, now I want to do this professionally. I couldn't see myself sitting behind a desk. I'm scared to start something new. Just because you have graduated 4 years with a certain degree, if you feel by the end of those 4 years that that's not really what you want to put your mind into, just try something new. And if it doesn't work out, you know, you can always go back, because like, it's not like I threw out my degrees. I still have my degrees. I'm trying to broaden my career, because obviously modeling is not forever. I don't personally, I know some models that are always denying this and being like, I'm gonna be modeling until I'm 40, I'm gonna be a silver fox model. I don't see that for me. I do want to broaden my career more. I feel like I'm oversharing. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is already me feeling like I'm oversharing. I feel like I should back up a little bit. So the last thing that I have learned that's really, really important is learning discernment and knowing when to have good judgment in things. I personally, the first year, I definitely did not have good judgment with anything. I feel like is there anything that I had good judgment in the first year? Like, the first year, I was just very much thinking the world was for me. Like, I really just thought, you know, nobody would ever do anything to me. Like, I was very innocent and very naive. The older I get, the more I understand, like, having discernment is very important, especially in a country like Korea, where a lot of people will try to take advantage of you, especially if you are a foreigner. I feel like some Koreans might feel some type of way by me saying that. For me, it's my truth. I feel like a lot of people will try to take advantage of you as a foreigner, especially when people don't think I know Korean. I've seen so many people try to take advantage of me and think I have no idea what's going on, when I 100% know what's going on. So having good discernment and, you know, just being aware of your surroundings and being aware of what's going on around you is very important, because when you are in a foreign country, people will think you're stupid and try to take advantage of you. Those are the things that I have learned about myself living in Korea. Those are the biggest lessons that I have learned. If you guys live in Korea, tell me what are some lessons that you have learned. Do you guys also echo the same things that I said? Do you also feel like you've learned some of the lessons that I've learned while being in Korea or whatever other country you live in? Also, don't forget to check out today's sponsor, IH Air Cooker. I will leave all their information down in the description below. If you end up getting it, tell me what you think about it. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, comment down below and tell me what you thought about this video. Also, click the bell down below so you can get notifications for when I post. Notification gang, what's up? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys. Bye guys.
Je wasikia ninapokuomba